Wrong run. Long run.
Oh yeah, brother. How's it going here? Pre-day before the hump day. It is the Sports Drive here on May 24, 2016, brought to you by Walmart, Cleaver Supplements, and all your fine sponsors of the Arena Sports Network. How's it going, everybody, on Tuesday? I am Josh Lopez. I'm your director of chaos on the sports talk show known as the Sports Drive. PSA before every show we do, this is a non-politically correct sports talk show. There is some vulgar language throughout the show, so I'm sure your kids should be at school finishing the year out, so I don't think that's going to be a problem here. But if you are offended by what's said on today's show, we're not doing it in a negative connotation. We're just here, three guys having conversations about sports like if we're sitting right next to each other and shooting the shit. That's basically what this whole show is about, and we're not shoving agendas down your throat, period.
In other words, if you have a stick shoved up your ass, frankly, my dear, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, enough is enough already with these uptight bastards in today's society. You need to let loose and have some fun. I don't care what time of the day it is.
And yes, Josh, I have Vega rolling in the background. I think I'm gonna keep this rolling. I think I'm gonna keep this rolling during the introductions too.
All right, speaking of introductions, let's go into the G-Nanda introductions.
And I'm going to lead off first because I want to introduce our fearless leader because he always gets introduced last. No. Today, he's in the leadoff spot. This is a man that advocates Jay Cutler, that advocates a visit to Wrigley Field just for the bloody hell of it, but he's going to come out throwing up because of the food in that joint. This is also a guy that loves his wrestling. He loves the White Sox. He loves the Bears. He loves the Bulls, and he loves the Blackhawks and supports them all. And he also does a great job controlling somewhat the chaos here on the Sports Drive. I'm happy to call him a brother from another mother, the one and only Josh Lopez.
Yuri. How's it going, everybody? At what is it, 10:05 right here in Central, which makes it 11:05 out in the East Coast. I'm here in Chirac trying to survive another day of my life. Besides that, life is good. Sox split a day-night doubleheader yesterday. We got Chris Sale on the mound tonight. I'm looking forward to that.
That's a win.
I want to give a shout out to all the people who checked out my play-by-play article for Extreme Rules this past Sunday. Over 3,000 comments on the article this past Sunday. It's crazy. Life is good to be a wrestling fan. A lot of guys coming back from injury now, so I can't. There's something for me to complain about, but I do have an opening rant, but I'm saving that for later on. All right, here we go. I want to thank Soman for the great introduction. Now let's get back to business here. me. All right. Introducing first from Blue Bumblebee, Kentucky. We got the landlord of the KSCM Center. You'll see him this weekend at Belmont Stakes getting the horses ready to go. You also see this young man hanging out with the U-Mall criminals as well. Got someone on that one.
I hate you.
This young man is the Steve Finley of the Sports Drive. For your old school baseball fans, you know who Steve Finley is.
Stop it.
He is the one and only self-proclaimed bowling master himself, Andrew Browning. What's up, buddy?
That's the most cheesiest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Say that again because Walmart boy can't see to stop interrupting you every time you talk. Go ahead.
Is that what's up, Snowman?
What's going on, Brownie? I'm going to introduce Sean, and I want to give Josh such a laugh. Okay? All right. And I will borrow part of Josh's introduction. Out of Blue Bumblebee, where the fuck am I, Idaho? Because we don't know what a Coeur d'Alene is. Coeur d'Alene sounds like a chicken sandwich.
Look at Justin in the chat room.
Can I have a Coeur d'Alene, please? You want cheese on that? Yes. We got a young man who thinks Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback ever and he sucks ass. We also have a young man who thinks David Ortiz is not juicing because we know that he is. Can't come within a hit shy of the cycle. When we all know the greatest Red Sox player of all time is Dustin Pedroia and not Ted Williams. We all know the greatest Celtic of all time is Dennis Johnson and not Larry Bird. And I'm shitting around when I say that.
Hey, also, Bobby Valentine is the greatest manager, not Terry Francona. But let's see here.
And we all know, and I'm really going to get him with this. And Sean, realize I'm kidding around when I say this. We all know that the Red Sox comeback against the Yankees in 2004 was absolutely staged. They really didn't make that comeback. Pokey Reese just happened to be there for the final out. I'm kidding as I say all of that. The one and only Sean Mann.
Hear ye. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Sports Drive on this Tuesday, May 24th, 2016. We got a guy there that's all upset and in mourning named Browning Master because Cleveland lost last night. Oh. Hello there, Josh, and hello there, Snowman. On a very cloudy, wet day out here in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, on this Tuesday, the 24th of May, 2016. I hope everybody's happy and grand. I am with the way the Red Sox are playing right now. And when Brady wins his appeal and comes back, the Pats will be rocking and rolling and off right from the get-go when he wins his appeal and he doesn't have to serve a 4-game suspension.
I never told you this, Sean, but when you come close to the camera, you look like E.T. Anyways, let's introduce our final victim of the day.
Look at Justin. Look at Justin. I think I just threw up from Sean's intro.
Sean, I'm going to make an executive decision. As the CEO of Arena Sportsnet, you are no longer allowed the rest of this week to say, hear ye, during the sports drive, period.
What? We abolished that? We prohibited that? What the heck is up with this? Come on.
I agree.
You damn right I'm prohibiting it.
I agree. I'll do it for Sean this week.
Well, you bet your sweet bippy on that one. I can come up with something new right there. Yeah.
All right.
That's fun right there. I don't care what you I got him.
All right.
I got him.
All right. Introducing next from Blue Bumblebee, Indiana, we got the junkyard dog of the sports drive. This young man is a Colin Kaepernick advocate. He is a big San Francisco 69ers fan. He is a big White Sox fan as well.
I am.
He, with the exception of Jonathan Hood, he is better than every single analyst or radio host on ESPN 1000 and The Score. He's also the driving force of the Rita Sports Network. He is the one and only Snowman, Brian Snow.
I also have something to add to that. We also got a man that's hoping and praying that the Warriors actually win tonight's game against the Thunder because things aren't looking very good.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Josh. And thank you for the wonderful compliment. I mean, not often I get mentioned with Hoodie in the same sentence, but around you, that seems to happen a lot. I really appreciate that. I really do.
Truth is truth, brother.
Yes, yeah. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this controlled, fucked up chaos we like to call the Sports Drive. And it's fucked up chaos because unlike the other sports shows, including the ones you hear on WEI, WSCR, and WLUPAM 1000, I don't know a station's call letters in Kentucky as of yet, but I will before this week is out. We bring the truth. We bring the facts. We bring the opinions that people are too damn afraid to say. Period.
Just like in our opening rants that's about to start right now.
Go ahead, Josh.
May I go first?
All right, go ahead, Josh. Fire away. I got even a bigger one, though.
You know what? I need to queue up Zangief for Josh's opening rant because I know he's going to throw some verbal punches. There we go.
I can't hear it. I can't hear the song.
How about this?
Nah.
Can you hear it now?
No, I don't hear it.
Here, let me.
I just hear static and background noise.
After Browning and Justin is great.
All right, Josh, go with the opening rant. I'm gonna clean up my sound here.
Can somebody tell me what in the blue hell is the Royal Farms Arena? Anybody?
You messaged me last night, Josh, and I saw that. I was laughing.
like seriously, what farm is so royal? Stone Cold Steve Austin's farm?
What?
That may be the worst arena name I've heard in my entire life. I know the arena in Baltimore is a dump, but that's the best you could come up with? The Royal Farms Arena?
Yeah, welcome to the Royal Farms Arena.
Oh my!
I tried to see here trying to enjoy a wrestling show last night for Raw last night, and I see this time Michael Cole. Oh, hey, we're live for the Royal Farms Arena in Baltimore, Maryland. I was like, what? By the way, we have a segment on the Today Show called Ripping Arena Names that's going to be gold after the Skippy Bayless Smash Shower. So.
I'm going to be in tears with laughing hard.
I have another rant after this one.
I think we all are.
My second rant goes like this. Once again, like for those that missed yesterday's show, for those that keep saying that Roman Reigns can't wrestle, you guys are morons. And because he's a shades of gray character, that means they're doing something wrong with him. You are out of touch, and you need to evolve. Everything in TV and movies have shades of gray of it. So Taz, yeah, I'm talking to you, Taz. You need to evolve, buddy. Period. All right, that's it for me. Who wants to go next?
All right, my opening rant goes like this. I'm getting really, really tired again. Like, for all you people, yeah, I just read something that really, really has irked me so much and stuff.
Oh no!
And then, well, actually, it's not sports related. School threats could be the latest in school swatting. Threats made against schools across the United States led to the evacuation of students Monday in what could be the latest example of so-called swatting against schools. In recent months, hoaxers playing online games have stop playing online games and stop making this. Stop doing this, people. I mean, good grief. We've had enough school shootings over the last, 20 years or something? I mean, it's really sad. Now with our technology, now we got people that are doing this. Like, Josh had a point to rip the shootings that are going on in Chicago. Now I'm really, really irked about why people are playing these games and saying, oh, let's play these games. And then we'll start we'll be a mastermind, start opening fire on innocent children in school. It makes me sick, okay? I mean, our country really is screwed up. We've got to do something to handle all this gun violence. And I don't know what we're going to do with this. Yeah, exactly. I'm fed up with it.
Can we just bring back the arcades, please?
Yes.
Yeah. Can we just bring back the arcades where you have to roll? You have to walk in with a roll of quarters.
I mean,
hey, Sean, I heard this story over the weekend that really pissed me off. Like, there was a report on ABC7 saying that an 81-year-old grandmother got shot at her own daughter's funeral and died the same day as her daughter's funeral.
Oh, that's bullshit, man.
Yeah.
It is, and it's a sad world we live in, and it's a sad country.
I love the fact that I was born and raised in Chicago, but I'm glad I got the hell out when I did. Because right around, and Josh, you know this, right around 2005 is when everything really began to escalate violence-wise.
Yes.
And it's just gotten worse.
It has gotten worse. Like, I remember Jonesboro, Arkansas. I always remember Columbine. I remember Virginia Tech. I remember what happened. And the worst one for me that really broke me into tears, and I'm sorry to say it, was Newtown, Connecticut. And now you've already, all of a sudden, now you've got elementary children that had to be evacuated on Monday. Some officials describe Monday's threats as automative or robotic, and at least 2 at Lakewood High School outside Denver and at Ben Franklin Elementary School in Rochester, Minnesota. And you know what? It always seems to me that Colorado has always been the state that has had most of the threats that have happened. Like Columbine Don't forget what happened in Aurora, Colorado, back in 2012, in July of 2012. It's just so sad. I'm fed up with it. People who are really thinking about doing this, enough already. Stop acting like jerks and get yourself some help. Don't go after innocent people and open fire. Good grief. I'm sick and tired of seeing innocent kids and even elementary children getting threatened by idiots out there. Good grief. I haven't flipped out in a long time, but today I really had to flip out for an opening rant. Holy crap. It's sad. It really is. I don't know our country's screwed up.
Browning, you better go next, man.
I don't have anything, so I'm good.
Oh, come on. You're probably upset. That's because he's upset in the morning because Cleveland lost.
All right. I know Justin's going to appreciate my opening rant. I know Sean and Josh are going to appreciate it. And Browning, I think you'll appreciate it too. My opening rant begins with this statement, and for anybody that thinks, oh, you're saying this because the Warriors lost, suck one, all right? This has been my feeling for the past 5 years. NBA is softer than my daughter's pillow.
Correct.
Period. The
Exactly.
NBA, and the year the NBA changed was 1995, okay? Because they're coming off even 4 years before the silly 50-game season in 1999.
Mm-hmm.
The NBA has developed into a bunch of millionaire pussies that don't play hard, that don't practice hard. And Allen Iverson, thank you for that practice rant, because I fully understand it now. And all they want to see is themselves on television making some stupid highlights when they don't have the fundamentals to play. Okay? Excuse me. I will say this every time. As much as I love what teams like the Warriors, and I'll include the Thunder and the Spurs, are doing, it is not the same NBA from when I grew up watching.
It's Circus Soleil on the hardwood.
That's all it is. The first year I watched the NBA was 1980, and there was a fellow by the name of Irvin Magic Johnson who became the only rookie to win Finals MVP. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Then Larry Bird, Julius Erving, everybody in that era. And I know I always talk about the golden era, and Josh, this one's for you. I had someone come up to me, Justin, this one's for you also. I had someone come up to me and tell me, you need to get with the current times of the NBA. The game's changed. Yeah, it's changed for the worse because there are no fundamentals shown anymore. None. No one knows how to take 2 fucking steps and get to the hole. Not 3, not 4, and that's the exact date, Sean. May 16th, 1980.
Yep.
Magic
That
had
was
42 points.
You know what?
42 points, 15 rebounds, and 7 assists. Okay?
That was 2 days before Mount St. Helens erupted.
That occurred at the Spectrum in Philadelphia. Now shut up and let me finish, Walmart boy.
Sorry, buddy.
It's all right. It's all right. But think about how the NBA has changed ever since, and I don't even throw his Wizard years in this. When Michael Jordan left in 1998, the NBA went to shit. Period.
Correct.
I'm sorry, because Michael Jordan was the last great star from the golden era that showed fundamentals, that knew the game of basketball, that played the game of basketball with a passion. You know what? During the golden era, nobody gave a fuck about the money. The money came in.
Hey, let me add this in. Let me add this in. I noticed that the NBA started becoming predetermined once the Big Three in Boston got together in 2008.
2008, and you know what? You're right. I mean, kudos for what they did in winning their 17th title, but it was predetermined. It was predetermined before that, and I will give you. Yeah, thank you, Justin. I agree. Look, in many ways, I agree with what Justin just put in the chat room. But let me get back to the NBA for a second. This is the year and the series that gave me the clue that the NBA was predetermined was 2002. The series, the Western Conference Finals between the Lakers and the Kings. And I'll go back to what David Stern himself, that I know joke about Tom Brady cheating, but David Stern cheated more than anybody. Period. Okay? Does 1985 come to mind with the draft lottery? And you know what? Lawrence O'Brien passed away in 1984, and David Stern somehow worked himself up from being a legal counsel to being the commissioner of the NBA. Now, David Stern, I understand you wanted to make the NBA a global game, and the Dream Team had a lot to do with that, but the Dream Team did that with their popularity, with the way they played the game, with the integrity they showed for the game when they went to Barcelona and whipped everybody's ass, playing basketball. You didn't have to make it a money-making machine. Hell, there were so many players that wanted a chance in the NBA, but you had a foreign influx come in to ruin their chances. The series in 2002 pulled me away from the NBA for good. And I mean in terms of following everything, okay? In terms of following who does what, okay? When you have a team in the Sacramento Kings, who were the best team in the NBA with a 61-21 record,
Yep,
playing
that's
the
right.
Lakers in the Western Conference Finals, okay? Yes, the Lakers stole game one. Give them that. But then the Kings won the next two, and it should have been 3-1, but the officials cheated in game four, and here is where everything changed in that series. At the end of the first half of game four, if you go back and look, they allowed a basket by Samaki Walker that should not have counted. That was the difference when Robert Horry hit the three at the end of the game, and that's when I walked away. You know, after the Lakers won game 7 in Sacramento, I pulled away for good. The players are soft, their attitude is soft. Yep. They're all about branding. They're all about scoring. They're not about playing together. They're not about playing with a purpose. They're not about playing with fundamentals. They're not about playing, except for two or three teams. They're not interested in playing as a team. Period.
You know what? And ever since we've done the show, Snowman, we've talked about a lot of the history of the NBA. Like, everybody's amazed with my facts. You know, I wasn't even alive back when I mentioned these titles. Like, you know, May 16th, 1980, the Lakers won 123 to 107. You know, and there's a lot of history with that, too, because Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was out injured in that NBA. Yeah, and Magic Johnson took over. And Brent Musburger goes, and the most valuable player is Magic Johnson. He starts at center, he plays forward and guard. And then the very next year, Larry Bird was able to win his first title. And you know what? That's what made the NBA so much better. I was like, well, we need the days of the 80s and 90s, but we'll never get those days back because this is the softest era in the NBA. And I can agree with you, Snowman. I will never forget going for Sacramento because of how much, as a Celtic fan, I hate the goddamn Lakers. Yes. I was watching everything happen where all the calls were going the Lakers' way. And I was at some friends' house who were diehard Sacramento Kings fans. I had some very good friends I grew up with. They lived in California. Their roots were Sacramento. Pissed as hell when calls were going against them in Game 4 and also in Game 6 was another thing. And that's where stupid effing lousy Tim Donaghy, that dumb shit, and the NBA officials really started screwing the Kings. And you know what? LA did not deserve to even win 2 of those finals. They should have lost to Portland in Game 7, and they should have lost to Sacramento. They were lucky they won 2 NBA. They were lucky they won 3 championships. Like 01 was expected because they just blew every opponent out. I mean, I thought after Philly won Game 1,
they tore everybody apart in 2001. But in 2000, they should have lost to Portland in Game 7, and then the referee started cheating that. And Justin just put up a great comment, and this is another point I want to expand on as we go along here. The players coming in the league are very young, ages 18 to 21, and it has a big effect on the league. Justin, let me piggyback on that fact. David Stern set this up and then fucked it up by allowing players that only played 1 year of college to enter the NBA. And you have your exceptions to the rule from back in the day: Darryl Dawkins, Moses Malone, Kevin Garnett. You have your exceptions. Okay, how is this all right now?
A little bit more.
How about that? That all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sound like you're in a library.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm making adjustments as I go here. But thinking about this point, If I were commissioner of the NBA, no one comes in until one of two factors remain. Number one, you played 4 years of college and you graduated, or two, you play at least 3 and you graduated, because there are players that graduate in 3 years in college. Okay. Why don't these kids allow themselves to grow into their bodies? Why don't they allow themselves to grow into their minds, where they can be physically and mentally prepared? And I go back to Michael Jordan doing something at North Carolina that a lot of these kids will never do. He took a journalism class before he came out. And that journalism class allowed him to be the media mogul that he is. Period. And you're right, Justin. I know it's money, but at the same time, we see the reason that it's the softest era in the NBA is because everybody's driven by money and not driven by getting better. Period.
Hey, when you can control what your product is from a on-screen standpoint, and you're still making money out of your ass at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter to these people. And it's a cruel reality, because that takes away from the enjoyment of the product that the fans love. And that's what's come with this oversensitive, corporated cesspool that's become the society since 9/11. It's happened in every single business around the world. It's happened in the music business. It has happened in movies. Especially it's happened in sports. It's overdone, and honestly, it's getting old.
And I have to say, welcome. We got a new member coming into the chat room. Thanks for coming in. I have to say, though, too, that it's amazing to find out exactly since Michael Jordan retired. Like, we all know he retired from the Bulls, but after he retired from the Washington Wizards, I will never forget. Hold on. Let's back this up a little bit. September 10th, 2001, I will never forget, the day before we were attacked. The biggest story that was hitting the whole world was when Michael Jordan was announcing he was going to come back to the NBA. And that was a huge story, because they were mentioning how NBA ratings were really going down since he left. And then when he came back, it was huge. And then when 9/11 came, that whole story was gone. But Jordan said he was doing it for the love of the game when he made that decision in September of 2001. That was the big thing, because everybody was like, "Oh, great, he's coming back to the NBA." Everybody's looking forward to it, and they thought, and the Wizard fans were all happy because they thought that with Michael Jordan coming back, that maybe the Wizards would be good, but. I don't know. I just didn't. He did a pretty good job with the Wizards, but the Wizards just didn't seem like they were.
Sean, where he played for the love of the game. Period.
Yeah, he played for the love of the game, and if he would have won titles in the nation's capital, it would have been great and stuff too. But then when Michael Jordan retired from the Wizards in 2003, there was a definite feeling that the NBA ratings just went downhill from then. And I kind of have been wondering, what have the ratings really been like in the last 13 years since MJ retired? That's the big situation.
Hey, let me get this in. So we have all talked about how society is always taking themselves too seriously these days, Sean, and how everybody doesn't have the ability to have fun. Here's something I think is pretty cool. I don't know if you guys heard about this or not, but there's a mom who purchased a Chewbacca mask that talks, and she made a funny video about it and put it on social media, and the video's gone viral. Now here's the thing: you can look at this girl and you can think, "Oh, she's crazy. Why is she wasting her time doing something like that? Why is she so obsessed with Star Wars? Should we be focusing on doing that?" That's the mentality of people these days. But no, they're like, she's having the time of her life. She's like, this ain't for my kid. This is for me. I'm going to have fun with it.
There you go.
And she's having a good time being herself. And you know what? The company Kohl's just came out and gave Chewbacca masks for free to her kids. She's been on Good Morning America. And now I just saw a thing on Twitter where they did a thing for one of the late night shows. And she was in the same car as J.J. Abrams, the director for the last Star Wars movie. How freaking cool is that? Somebody being their own self, being awarded for that.
And that's how it should be. That's absolutely.
Let's see, Josh. I just want to read real quickly. I know I'm not the host of the Sports Drive, and it's you and the Snowman, but I wanted to say this too. Intro opening rant, we got that out of the way. What's wrong, LaQueen? This ought to be great, Browning, addressed toward you. The NHL playoff update on this day in sports history. Famous birthday shout-out, Skip Bayless, Bash Hour, ripping the arena names. I cannot wait till we get to that one. And lastly, the spoken word. That is our show for today. Back to you, Josh.
All right, can we get to the LaQueen rant now?
Yes, let's do it.
Yes, LaQueen segment. Oh, Browning, this ought to be good.
I will toss.
I knew it's coming.
Hey, let me say this to Justin. The only way I'm watching the NBA Finals this year is if it's the Raptors versus the Thunder. Period.
And you know what?
That's it.
And you know what? I'll pay attention to that. And like I said, I may be a fan of the Warriors, but at the same time, I know what good basketball is.
I don't need to see the Warriors and Cavaliers for the second straight year. Give me
let's get to Snowman. I messaged you last night, Snowman, about the Raptors beating the Cavaliers last night, 105-99. I kept Josh updated because you had that event with Raw. Let's get to you, Snowman. Your thoughts. Can the Raptors win this series? I mean, there's a lot. I mean, Stephen A. Smith said last night, he said, quote, well, quite frankly, I am surprised and shocked that the Toronto Raptors have won back-to-back games, and they should be up 3-1. And I thought Cleveland would end this series in 5.
All right, I'll start there. Stephen A. Smith, shut the fuck up. You know doggone well Toronto is busy putting a foot in your Cavaliers' ass. I mean, how much
Yep, exactly.
You have to kiss Skip Bayless's ass because he's loving Cleveland, and you want to see LeBron dominate Toronto, and it ain't happening because a fella named Bismack Biyombo is busy blocking shots all over the place. I think he had 6 blocks last night.
Yep, he did.
In Game 3, and he had 15 rebounds in Game 4. I said at the top of this series, and you guys remember, the Cavaliers would not have an answer for Bismack Biyombo. They haven't had an answer yet in this series. Oh, that would be a hell of a pickup, Josh. But Cleveland does not and will not have an answer for Bismack Biyombo. I'm sorry to say. Cleveland will not win again. They will not win again. This is the series I'm comparing this to is 2010 when the Cavaliers played the Boston Celtics.
I'll never forget that. Yep.
Cleveland won the first 2. And then the Celtics tied the series in Boston, winning games 3 and 4. The most important game of that series was game 5. And you expected LeBron or LeShit or LeBum or LeQueen or whatever the hell he is, depending on when he wakes
deflated? Up. Deflated LeQueen?
Deflated. There we go. And what happened in game 5? The Celtics destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
I loved it.
I was trying to watch.
I'm trying to find that full broadcast, Sean.
I was trying to watch Raw last night, and Justin sent me a tweet like, "Oh, come on, LeBron needs to bring a title back to the land." I told him that hold up, Sean, I'm not done. Hold up, Sean, I'm not done. I said that the appeal to Shitland is that they're the home of misery. That's the appeal to it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, though, Snowman. I do remember, though, Game 1. The Celtics almost beat them. This was 6 years ago we're talking about. They almost won that game, but they ended up losing by 8. And I'll remember thinking, oh, Lord, I said, it looks like this is going to be a long series for the Celtics. They came back. They got a split in Game 2, the Celtics did. Cleveland made it a mission to go into Boston. They won Game 3. They blew them out like 120-95. It's like, oh, man, that just gave them life. Game 4, the Celtics came back and won Game 4. They won by like 9 points and stuff. Game 5, the Celtics won 120-88. I will never forget, gentlemen, seeing the Cavalier fans' faces sitting there like just all sad and all mad because they're wondering, oh, no, this is going to be LeBron's probably last game at the Quicken Dump Loans Arena. And apparently then the Celtics win Game 6 at the Garden, and I loved it. And then all of a sudden –
Here's the thing about Game 6 of that series. The Cavaliers, just like these current Cavaliers, I hate to say it, Justin, just like these current Cavaliers, are missing 2 things. They have no heart.
Correct.
And they have no hustle.
Correct.
Because there's no way a supposed strong team like Cleveland gets their ass kicked on the boards by plus 15 in back-to-back games.
And I have to disagree with Stephen A. Smith, Josh, because the reason why, he said last night that he was surprised that the Raptors won Game 4. I was not surprised when I saw
very homogenized Holstein bullshit.
When I saw the Raptors blow out Cleveland in Game 3, I said, "There's no way Cleveland's going to win Game 4," because I thought, Toronto has been very, very tough to play at home, and the Raptors can beat this team. Their three-point shooting was big, and you know what? Despite the fact that Cleveland made a big run, I still said, you know what? You may be 9 out of 9, or you made your first 10 shots and you haven't missed, but you know what, Cleveland? You're going to start missing eventually, and Toronto's going to take this game over. If I'm a Cleveland fan, yeah, you're doggone right. You're goddamn scared, because right now you realize the series is tied at 2. Toronto goes in there and wins Game 5. Kiss it goodbye, and it would be so much relief, because you know what? Every goddamn year since 2011, everybody wants to see fucking LeBron James in the goddamn NBA Finals. I'm sick of this prick. I'm tired of this piece of shit.
Let's get the violins out for the LeBron excuse.
Yeah, exactly. I'm so sick of this piece of shit every year. I'm sorry, Browning. The guy is overrated. He's 2-4 in the NBA Finals, and they make such a big freaking deal that he loses. I'm so sick of it. They didn't give
the world crashing.
You know what? They didn't give the Dallas Mavericks any respect when Dallas beat them 5 years ago in 6 games in Miami. 2014, they didn't give the Spurs very much respect, because everybody was wondering, what is LeBron James going to do? Then he makes a stupid, idiotic decision to go back to Cleveland. Last year, they didn't even give the Golden State Warriors any respect last year. And because they were all focused on Cleveland. Yeah.
Because they were all focused on Cleveland. They were all focused on why LeBron James played the way he played. And to borrow from Stephen A. Smith, LeBron came up small in the 2015 finals, period.
Exactly. And you know what? You know what? He came out last year on the air, LeBron James did, and he told the whole world, he says, "I'm going to prove to you all that I'm the best player on the planet." What happened? The Warriors beat him.
And Andre Iguodala locked his ass up.
And what happened? The Warriors kicked the shit out of stupid Cleveland, and then all the Cleveland fans are crying after the game. And that's why Josh calls it Shitland.
Quite frankly, I disagree with your assessment right there. You know damn well the Cavs better be in the NBA Finals.
Cleveland sucks.
You know what? Look, I'm looking in this camera right now. Okay, I have a rant on Stephen A. Smith that I'm going to do Thursday morning on my morning show. You know what, Stephen A. and Skip Bayless? Fuck you both. Period.
And we go to Browning. Browning, what's your...
Yeah, I said it. And I meant it, because I'm sick and tired of people covering for Stephen A. Smith. Just like I'm sick and tired of people covering for fucking Skip Bayless.
Period.
Fuck you both. Period.
We go to Browning, what's your thoughts? You got to be a bit concerned. You're the LeBron fan. What do you say about that?
Hey, Justin, I told you I was ornery this morning.
Hey, Justin, you can keep up bringing Brady all you want. Both of them are cheaters. Period.
Whoa! Leave one out and keep
Brady
the other
is a
one.
cheater.
Oh, he isn't.
Okay, you know what?
All right, Ronnie, go ahead.
I hate to put these two athletes in the same sentence, and I know this is a horrible joke, but I'm going to go ahead and make this joke anyway.
Oh, jeez.
Forgive me. Brady cheats more than Tiger Woods did.
Correct.
Browning, I want to hear your thoughts, Browning, about Cleveland. What's the matter there, Browning?
I would say the Cleveland, they're a little bit worried right now, and that they're going to win the next 2 games. I'm saying this right now on here on camera. I would say they were going to win the next 2 games, because the next 2 games are at home. I would give Toronto credit that the 2 games were at Toronto. They won the 2 games at Toronto.
I tell you, though, Toronto does win Game 5. It's going to get.
It's over.
You know what? Oh, it's over.
You know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's
Look,
a wrong.
I say it all the time. I can give a rat's ass about the NBA during playoff times, and same thing with the NFL because it's written right in front of your face. No matter how many things you say or how many soliloquies you come up with, one way or another, the cheating ass Tom Brady or LeBron James will find themselves at either the conference finals or the final series for the championship. Period.
Oh,
It sucks ass.
Point blank and end of story.
And you can't tell me that LeBron, but come on, other players talk to the referees.
Bullshit. I
Come
mean,
on.
you saw Tom Brady give a signal to reset the play clock, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
If that's not a form of cheating, I
Oh,
don't know.
Do we need to bring up what LeBron did to the Bulls last year? With David Blatt, that bullshit for 5 minutes for a timeout they shouldn't even had?
I will never forget,
yeah,
Josh,
never
your
did it.
face.
No,
You
and
were
then-
so
and not only
angry.
that,
Whoa.
Gosh, not only that, that was a culmination of the Bull. That was a culmination of the Bulls getting cheated every single year in the fucking playoffs. We need to bring up what happened to them in 2011 in the East Finals. They blow out Miami in Game 1, 7-point lead after the first period in Game 2, and all of a sudden the referees decide to come out. Bullshit. It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, they're bringing up the choreographed sequence.
I sat on the couch last night watching the game. So here I am watching it, and the Cavaliers are getting all the calls to go their way. And Toronto did not get one foul called until like the second quarter. And I was saying, gosh, this game is so freaking fixed. And then finally, the Raptor fans give the officials a loud clap saying, it's about time you called a foul on Cleveland. Good grief.
I want to play one video before we go to our next topic. This is from Raw.
What's our next topic anyway?
Our next topic is talking about the NHL playoffs. Just a quick standings. We're not going to break it down right.
Can we change that and have some fun? Because it's a short conversation with the NHL playoffs.
Yes, I know. Just give me a second. I need to bring up a video from Raw last night.
Sure.
All right. And while he does that, let me get this out of the way. Arena Sportsnet's content and programming brought to you by Cleaver Supplements. Pure supplements from when genetics are not enough. Today's show is brought to you in part by Crafts Construction, your home improvement specialist since 1927, by Wiltfang Builders of Hebron, by Susie's Diner, also for Hebron, and we also welcome Dairy Queen of Hebron. The featured blizzard of the month is the Royal Blizzard, chocolate with Oreos, stuffed with chocolate fudge, and I know that's something Sean wants right now. That's the Royal Blizzard, the blizzard of the month, presented by Dairy Queen, a proud sponsor of Arena Sportsnet programming. So just so y'all know, and for the fools that think I don't do anything, when I'm away from the sports drive or away from Snowman in the morning, I'm out working. All right, I'm out doing what I need to do to make this company even more successful than it is right now. It is 80 degrees today. I'm going for it.
Sounds so good right now.
I gotta go for a run.
Same the weather here. It's like really cold and wet.
And,
it's like 45.
Wait, Sean, check this out. And yes, Dale Yates, I said run. I've been running the past couple of weeks now. You know, when the son bitch texted me, he loves calling me Tubby, even given the fact that I've lost 200 pounds in the past 3.5 years. Okay, he's so fucking jealous right now that he cannot do what I do, which is step out on faith and get things done. Ha!
Screw you, Dale Yates. Yeah. Anyway,
if I may borrow from The Simpsons.
And that blizzard sounds good right now.
And on the Western Conference Finals, the Warriors trailed their series 2-1. Do they tie the series up when they go back to Oakland? Or
2-1. They trailed Cleveland 2-1. Yeah, this was the worst loss the Warriors have ever suffered, but they are the Warriors. They'll bounce back.
I say they'll win Game 4 tonight. There, no question about it. It'll be they need to wake up. It's a wake-up call. Tonight's game is at 6 p.m. Pacific, which is 9 Eastern time on TNT.
I saw a pitching matchup that I think I like.
tonight. For the money back cash. The match that I have I am going to win the 2016 money in the bank. I am going to get time world champion.
Damn. Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Well, you know what? I pretty much said this too in the chat room. You know,
I gotta play it.
I pretty much say this, that, you know, make this quick though. I say tonight the Warriors do tie the series up at 2. They need to wake up, like Josh says. The Warriors have to wake up. They need to take the ball to the basket and shoot the 3-ball better. And for the Thunder, very, very simple for tonight. You've got to keep putting the pressure on the Warriors tonight if you want to put them on the brink of elimination and go up 3-1 before this series goes back to Oakland for Game 5.
Oh, that's so funny.
Do you understand what I'm saying to you right now, you stupid idiot?
Oh, I got a better one. I got a better one. Shoot, I forgot the name of the movie. Go on, John. I'm old.
It's all right. It happens.
Let's go to On This Day in Sports History
for the 24th of May, 2016.
And then I got some trivia before the top of the hour.
Yes.
Right.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
What happened on this day, bud?
Just 1 second, Walmart boy. We'll be there
No
just a second.
No worries. This is a great segment. I always like to know what's going on during these days.
On this day in sports history, the Red Sox will begin their epic collapse. No, I'm kidding.
They're playing Colorado. I know.
I'm kidding.
We got a big one here today. Here we go. On this day, 1878, the first American bicycle race was held in Boston. There you go. Not Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Sorry.
To repeat the joke I said this morning during the introductions, how can you walk into a burger place? Can I have a Coeur d'Alene, please? What the fuck did you just say to me?
What?
Well, come on out to Coeur d'Alene. They got good burgers and good stuff to eat out here. Come on.
How many people actually live in Coeur d'Alene?
0.
A lot of people do. We have a Texas Roadhouse out here with a lot of steaks. They make the best steaks.
All right, we gotta move on. We got a lot of posts.
Go on.
On this day, 1902, Bill Bradley of the Cleveland Indians became the first American League player to hit home runs in 4 consecutive games. On this day, 1929, the Tigers beat the White Sox 6-4 in 21 innings. Who's making all that ruckus? Hey, Browning. Hey, Browning, if you're going to go somewhere, mute your stuff.
Mute your stuff. Sit down.
All right, here we go. On this day in 1930, Babe Ruth hit home runs in both games of a doubleheader. Not surprised by that. On this day in 1935, Cincinnati Reds played the Philadelphia Phillies in the first Major League Baseball game at night. The switch for the floodlights was turned on by President F.D. Roosevelt. On this day in 1940, the first night game at St. Louis Sportsman Park. How about that? This is for Busch Field, right?
Sportsman.
Boy.
On this day in 1951, Willie Mays began playing for the New York Giants. On this day in 1962, the officials of the NFL ruled that halftime of the regular season games would be cut to 15 minutes.
About time.
On this day in 1967, the AFL granted a franchise to the Cincinnati Bengals. Pretty cool right there. On this day, 1986, the Montreal Canadiens won their 23rd Stanley Cup championship. That one's for Sean right there.
Oh, screw you, Canadians.
On this day, 1989, the Rangers.
You a little jealous that Montreal has 23 Stanley Cups and Boston only has one.
They're our arch rivals. We won 6 cups. They won 23. They're still our arch rivals.
Anybody got time for that?
And they still kick ass.
On this day, 1989, the Rangers fired the general manager and coach Phil Esposito. On this day, 1990, Edmonton Oilers won their 5th NHL Stanley Cup. And then finally,
They beat Boston to do it, if I remember correctly.
on this day, 1990, Andre Dawson was intentionally walked 5 times during the game. That's on this day in sports history.
That's a lot of walks.
Okay, now for a little trivia. And I start with someone.
You all shut up about LeBron out there in the chat room. All right, more trivia.
Who
Good
kicked
grief.
Bruins ass in 1990 to win the Stanley Cup?
Damn, Justin, are you the Queen's attorney today? Jesus Christ, bro. All right, go ahead, Snowman.
What?
Don, did you hear the question?
Yeah, repeat it. I'm sorry.
I'm being playful. Who kicked the Bruins ass in 1990 to win the Stanley Cup?
It was the Edmonton Oilers in 5 games, and I was 3 years old at that time, but I learned about it years later, and I was pissed off. Damn Oilers.
Why are you pissed off at the Edmonton Oilers? They were
Because
the
the
best
Bruins
team.
should have won the Cup that year in 1990 in the 90 Stanley Cup.
Woulda.
I got it. Okay. Sean, this next one's for you.
Oh, no.
There are 2 names in Boston Bruin history that can never be mentioned in the city of Boston. And the year I'm going to give you is 2013. Who are these 2 individuals?
Oh, no. It's not. You're going to mention that thing about the Blackhawks. Oh, gosh.
So who are they?
Was Patrick Kane one of them?
No.
Nope.
Next. I know what it is.
No, I can't hit the next button yet. I can hit this.
Epideco or whatever the hell his name is. You got the. I forget who it was. All right, then I'm out. I don't know who it was.
Brian Bickle and Dave Bolin.
I was going to say it.
Oh,
All right.
Shit.
This one is for Mr. Browning.
Oh,
Name the ABA franchise that was based out of the state of Kentucky.
repeat that again.
Okay. Name the ABA franchise in the 70s that was based out of the state of Kentucky.
I wasn't even born in the 70s, so I don't know.
The Kentucky Colonels. I'm sorry. I
Oh, God.
Oh wow, you had to run into that.
dug deep in the grave. I dug deep in the grave for that one. Okay, here we go. Browning, this one's for you, and it's a little more up to date. Who was the last Philadelphia Eagle quarterback to toss a 300-yard game?
Donovan McNabb.
You'd be surprised at the answer. Nick Foles.
Nick Foles.
Yeah, Nick Foles, and this comes from
Yeah,
somebody who's an
Hey,
Eagles
talk
fan.
about one-hit wonders. Next.
Yeah, that would be Tom Brady. But anyway,
Hey, wait a minute! I got my Patriot. How can you say that? I got my Patriot slippers on.
This one's for Josh. 2005's the year. Game 2 of the World Series. Name the pitcher that surrendered Paulie's slam.
Chad Qualls.
That would be him. Ding, ding. Wait. It's close to a bell. All right, so I'll use it. Let me go back to Sean. We got about 4 minutes in. Let me go back to Sean. Name the pitcher that surrendered Big Papi's ALCS tying slam in 2013.
Oh, I remember it like yesterday. Game 2 with 2 out in the bottom of the 8th. I still remember Joe Buck's call. That was Joaquin Benoit.
All right, I was waiting for you to get to the answer. You take too fucking long. Okay. Mr. Browning, this one's for you.
All right.
LeBron was the second player to have a seventh game in the finals with a triple-double. Who was the first? And Josh, you know this answer because I've done it on the morning show, so shut your face. Justin, I'll throw that to you too. Who was the first player to play? Say it again.
Michael Jordan.
Nope. Let me see if Justin. Let me see if Justin can get this one. Who was the first player to clinch a 7th game in the finals with a triple-double? Take a stab at it, Sean, because it's a player you hate.
Magic Johnson.
No.
Julius Erving.
No.
A player I dislike.
Here we go.
Uh-huh. And you know who that player is?
Who?
James Worthy.
Let me guess. It had to be 1985 or 1987.
88. 88.
Oh, that was against the Bad Boys of Detroit, the Detroit Pistons.
That was against the Detroit Pistons. All right, let me go back. Let me go back to Josh here.
All right.
Who was the first Bears quarterback with back-to-back 3,000-yard seasons?
Sid Luckman.
You won't believe your ears. Jay Cutler.
Wow.
I'll take that over Ryan Tannehill. I'm sorry, Justin.
All right. Down to Browning.
All right.
False. There has never been an Eagle receiver to record a 200-yard game.
True.
That's false. Deshaun Jackson did it 3 years ago.
I'll grant your second point, but the first one is completely wrong.
Okay, I'm going to be playful. Justin, quit talking about asses. And no, T.O. never had a 200-yard game. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I do remember Deshaun doing it. Up to Sean.
Yes. Here we go.
True or false? Tom Brady does not own a 500-yard game.
False.
True.
What? I thought that was, wait a minute. I thought he had a 500-yard game one time.
You probably would think that Brady
got
had
a lot
a
of
600
400-yard game. Sean, he's got a lot of 400-yard games, but not a 500-yard game. Back to Josh. Who's the last Bears running back with a 200-yard game?
Oh, man. It was Thomas Jones? Matt Forte.
Against Carolina. Let me go back to Mr. Browning here. Who was the last? Wait, I don't have that answer in front of me, so I'll throw that out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Name the Eagle that holds the record for most touchdown passes in a game.
Name for top touchdown passes.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's not McNabb.
No.
Foles.
You got it. Against Oakland, he threw 7. And one more for Walmart Boy. And I'm going to read across him.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, no, I got one for everybody. Name the receiver who holds the single game record for receiving yards.
Jerry Rice.
I hate to do it with such a guess, but
Oh.
Randy Moss.
I'll give you the year.
Bruce.
Isaac Bruce.
I'll give you the year.
Wow.
Okay.
89.
1989.
19. Oh, I bet it has a 49er that has to do with this.
No, it's not Ronnie Lott.
What's up, Stephen Q. Shannon? Thanks for
Dwight
joining.
Clark?
I give up. Who?
It wasn't a 49er. It was actually a Ram that set the record. Willie Flipper Anderson.
Willie
Against-
Flipper.
Yeah. Willie.
Gosh, you know that answer because I've done it on the morning show several times.
Willie the Flipper.
Willie the Flipper Anderson.
Flipper Anderson. Who's a better receiver than Julian Edelman? No, I'm kidding.
Wait a minute. He's going to win a Super Bowl right there, and he's going to win more Super Bowls for Edelman.
Jerry Rice has 3, you bitch. All
and
right.
he'll overtake Jerry Rice for Super Bowls.
Okay. We got to get going here. We got to get going. It's the second half of the hour. The second half of the sports. I nearly said Snowman in the morning. I'm sorry, Josh, because I'm so used to saying that. The second half of the Sports Drive is brought to you by Wiltfang Builders, located at 110 West Wilson in Hebron. Give them a ring at 219-996-7131. Take it away, Sean.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the man with the shocks is not here because he's working a baseball game.
I got it. I got the shocks.
But of course, now we know that he's got the shocks. He's also got his items up for bid. We also got Browning Master, who can't stand what the schmuck has to say. I'm here because I can't stand what the schmuck has to say. I even feel worse for a man that even has to spend all of his time and energy and days and evenings having to write down idiotic, stupid Skip Bayless quotes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour.
Hold on to your seats.
It is time for the Skippy Bayless Bash. Skip Bayless crap all day long, and now it is our turn. We all know Bayless is a moron, but now
the real stars fight back. One more time, because I'm back, goddammit.
it is time for the Skippy Bayless Bash. Skip Bayless talks crap all day long, and now it is our turn. We all know Bayless is a moron, but now
the real stars fight back. The Skippy Bayless Bash Hour Twisted K8 Brewery here in LaPorte, Indiana, because deep down we're all a little twisted. And your question, Sean, is?
And how many mice do we got today there, Josh?
We have 22 mice today.
Oh my God.
22.
I can hardly wait to hear what this idiot has to say. That should give me something to look forward to. All right, take it away there, Josh, and let's get the show going for our comedy Skip Bayless Bash Hour.
By the way, best you guys, you know what's a bad combination? Writing down these Skippy Bayless quotes while listening to Michael Cole and JBL on commentary during Raw last night.
That was god awful last night. Jeez.
God almighty, that hurts.
I have to say something.
Is that a forearm? Is that a forearm, Michael?
I have to say, with May coming to an end, we have 2 more months left to go, just about, until he leaves No Take, and then we got to deal with this crap on Fox Sports.
Yeah.
All
right. You guys ready?
Ready to go.
Don, I apologize.
Oh.
We have a lot of Boston quotes today. Not all of them are Boston quotes, but there's a lot of them. I don't know what his actual name, but the main event, it's not always an hour. It's up to how many quotes I want to dish out there.
And sometimes it does take a literal hour. We've had that done. We've had that happen 3 separate times already.
I usually keep the max to 35 minutes. That's the max I keep the segment.
CL, the main event, calls it.
It's a max of 35 minutes until Josh decides to go completely, totally the bloody hell off.
Look what CL, the main event, says. A literal hour?
Yeah.
we try to, CL, we usually
I think we
try
did that once on Sportsfield Radio.
Like Josh said, we usually try to keep it to 35 minutes, but we've had more times when Sports Drive has come here to Arena Sportsnet that it's gone a complete hour than it has on Jock Journal and Sports World Radio. So we own the record right here. 3 different times we've gone a full hour and didn't realize we had gone a full hour.
Yeah, we have so much comedy in it. This thing goes by really fast, too.
Indeed we do.
Josh. Let's go.
Take it away there, Josh. Here we go, man.
Skippy Bale said that Panda reminds him of a hungry hippo.
Honestly, sometimes, how can you talk about the panda like this? This is a guy that's won 3 World Series championships, was an MVP in 2012.
Hungry, hippo.
Oh, shut up, Justin. Yup, the panda. I knew that was going to come from you. Oh, goodness. Wow.
It's more this way.
You know what, Skip Bayless? You look like a turtle when you're on no take. And I hate to say it. An arrogant moving little turtle, you piece of shit.
A stiff turtle with an afro on.
Yes.
It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, here we go. Snowman, what do you have?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever heard Sean go off that much.
Well, wait till
I went off.
Wait till
I went off.
one.
Oh no!
Oh,
No! Justin, it's not a great start. Don't give me this. Oh,
Yeah, it is. It's a wonderful start here, and you go completely off.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right, I'm ready.
Skippy Bayless said that Alex Rodriguez would school Ted Williams if he was playing in Ted Williams' era. Yeah.
He's gone.
Well, he left.
I like that,
Oh,
Justin.
boy.
The simple question. Hey, how do you feel about that, Sean?
Yeah, Sean, how do you feel about that, buddy?
I feel that there is no doubt that Ted Williams was never a cheater, unlike Alex Rodriguez, who is a freaking cheater. He takes steroids, you dumb shit. I have Williams stuff right here. I can't believe it. Wow.
Yeah. All right, we got the first my of the day. We all ready?
I'm ready.
Oh,
Yes, so.
good grief. Here we go.
Hey, Sean, you're gonna piss your pants when I do these sound effects. I'm warning you right now.
Skippy Bayless said that my.
Once the torture begins.
I just about pissed my pants. Oh my goodness.
Skippy Bayless said that my San Francisco 49ers will move to San Diego next year.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, so we're supposed to have another San Diego
No,
team.
he's taking the mic off. He didn't even drop me. This ripped.
Hey, how do you feel about that, Snowman? The San Diego 49ers?
The San
Hey, he's
Diego
really gone.
69ers. I think that.
Oh, he's really upset. He really got Snowman PO'd right now.
Wow.
Or he's
I'm
going
just
to
a messenger. Please do not send your email towards me.
Oh, my gosh. Uh-oh, here we
Oh,
go.
here we go. Oh, boy.
Drop the mic. Drop the
He's-
mic.
Uh-oh. Here he comes. Here we go.
Fuck you, Skip Bayless. You need to move to San Diego because you can actually get. I shouldn't say it the way I'm going to say it, but fuck it. I'm going to say it anyway. You need to move to San Diego so you can actually get some fucking sports knowledge in your life. And I have my first item up for bids, and it's this. Mask the smell of the bullshit that comes out of your mouth, and in some cases, your ass when you're talking out the side of it.
Have you noticed how...
And I have
you
a
noticed since
button.
we... No, I was just going to say, have you noticed since the 29th of February how he's had a dislike for the 49ers and their stadium, saying, oh, their stadium's a dump. The 49ers need to move out of San Francisco.
Yeah, because they won't let him in.
There we go. There's the button I was looking for. Next. All right. Skibby Bayless said that my...
Here we go again. This is our fucking city.
Oh, that's good one.
That's for you, Sean.
My Chicago White Sox should get rid of Frank Thomas as an ambassador because he's a juice head.
Oh, whoa! That's addressed to two people. Actually, that's addressed to Josh Browning and Snowman.
Wow.
Whoa.
Oh, Josh left.
Hey, Browning, what do you say about that? You're the one who.
I'll be right back.
Well, I guess Browning and I are here by ourselves right now, and I think that's a. You know what? That's a disappointing.
Skip's poetic crap.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Video time.
I knew that was going to be coming, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yes.
Skip Bayless, you're a jobber. Would you please shut the hell up?
Let's end it there.
Oh, he's probably saying that, the White Sox are on a monumental collapse and they're going to go just bad because they're not very good.
Y'all ready?
Yes.
Here's the next item up for bids. And Josh, this one's for you. Oh,
Yes.
what is this, right?
Hey, is that Skip Bayless hotline?
Browning just left us
Running with the
that.
next quote. I don't know.
He's probably saying, Frank Thomas is overrated. He's on juice. The White Sox will have a monumental collapse. Skip Bayless, shut
I wish
up.
I had a Colin Cowherd back shot because I can't stand that schmuck.
I might create.
The only good thing about this show is the blonde chick that's right next to him. That girl is really hot, though. I guess. Christine Leahy, best for business. There you go.
Yes.
She's not brunette. She's blonde.
Who the
Have you
fuck
watched
is-
the show?
Wait a minute. Just a moment. Can I just make one little statement, please?
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares? She's hot. Jesus. No one listens to Colin. They watch the girl.
And kind of going back to it, but that's what Skip Bayless believes.
I'm not talking about First Take Just. I'm talking about Colin's show, not Skip's.
Oh, yeah. All right. That's true. I was just saying, though, it appears to me that Skip Bayless has got such a big dislike toward the Chicago White Sox. He dislikes them that. He'll probably say, Robin Ventura should be fired right now because the team's going on a slump right now. Oh, geez.
Hey, I'll tell you this. Frank Thomas would be a better hitting coach than me. I'll say this.
And who's in first place in the Central Division, in the American League Central Division right now? That would happen to be Josh, and you know the answer. That would happen to be your Chicago White Sox.
Yeah.
Period.
What did you have, Josh?
I was going to say that Frank Thomas would be a better hitting coach than Barry Bonds. Period.
Damn right.
He's with the Miami Marlins, Barry Bonds is.
Oh, Frank Thomas would be a better. Okay, let me go there twice over. He's a better hitting coach than Barry Bonds, and he's a better hitting coach than Mark McGuire.
Period.
And allow me to press this button.
All right, let's get Mr. I'm from Bumblefuck, Idaho, raging and roiling in here.
No, Rage Against the Machine coming up.
Me.
And he's warming.
Skippy Bale said that the Red Sox should trade John Farrell to the Yankees for Joe Girardi.
Damn it!
What was that? What?
Honestly!
Hopefully your parents are not home hearing you scream.
Yeah. That's my.
John Farrell to the Yankees for Joe Girardi? Scratch my ass with that, you dumb shit! Wow!
That's giving.
I have to say this.
Okay.
Joe Girardi would be a joke. He is not a good manager. I like Farrell better than Girardi, you dumb shit! Please!
Josh? Can we officially start the second hand counting how many times Sean has used your phrase "scratch my ass"?
Yes.
Woo! That just angers me so much. Woo!
Oh, you're not gonna like this.
I never saw Ted Williams move that fast in his advanced stage. I am kidding.
I know.
All right. Skippy Bale said that Pablo Sandoval is the Vince Wilfork of the MLB.
Well, I will say and Vince Wilfork shares something that's very big. Both of them have championships. That Panda's got 3, and Vince Wilfork's won some Super Bowls too.
Hey, Pablo Sandoval's attorney. You seem to forget one thing. There's no food left in Boston because of those 2 events.
Correct. The fish market is down.
What? You think they're both going to fast food restaurants, going to Mickey D's?
Someone called the
I'm not talking about Mickey. Wait a minute, Sean. Answer a question for me. There's a show that I got hooked on called Man vs. Food, and they did an episode in Boston. Is it the Eagles Deli that's in Boston?
I think so. I think I had some nice seafood when I was out there in New England last year.
I want to see Pablo Sandoval and Vince Wilfork.
He's not in a real town.
I want to see Pablo Sandoval and Vince Wilfork go to Eagles Deli and try that Eagles challenge.
Hey, let me ask you something. Is there a real New England, Massachusetts, or is that a bumblefuck town? Like Coeur d'Alene, Idaho?
It's all New England. You got Massachusetts, you got Maine, you got Rhode Island, you got Connecticut. Come on. There you go.
All right, let's go to the next
New
one.
Hampshire.
Next. Please.
The ban has been lifted. It's beyond a half hour.
All right, here we go.
Justin, here we go.
All right, here we go. Skippy Bale said, "Am I?"
Fuck. Shh. Welcome to WEEI. We suck.
Go home. My Miami Heat should bring LeBron James back and have the big 3 back. Sean, you're not allowed to boo people off. It's only me and the snowman. Listen.
Never listens.
Get it.
Tom Brady.
All the time.
Drowning.
Wrong, Brownie.
Hey, Browning, you want to repeat that again? What did you just say, you bastard?
He says he only listens to Tom Brady's excuses.
Hey, Browning, shut up.
You guys tell me what to do.
How about this one, Sean? You ready?
Oh, yeah, that he should go to Miami. Oh, that'd make Justin very happy. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to put something in the chat room that's going to piss Sean off, that's going to get him knee-deep in the camera, and it's going to get everybody to agree with me. Josh, your next quote, please.
Oh, geez, get ready for this.
Me. Skippy Bayless said, I got him.
And the blue hell is. Oh, wait, okay, all right. All right. Go ahead.
I'll wait until you hand it.
Go ahead,
Skippy Bayless said
what's the next one?
that Tony Romo will have a better offensive year than Tom Brady did in 2007.
Wait a minute! What was that? I can't. Whoa! I'm typing a bet. Romo better than Brady? That's a stupid thing to say, Skip. Wow.
Yeah, Romo. Yeah, he's coming back for collarbone surgery.
He's got 2 goddamn playoff wins.
With
Brady's
asterisks
got
on
more.
And Brady gets 2 and Brady gets 2 in 1 playoff session. Okay.
Wait till he overtakes Montana for more Super Bowls.
Okay. Okay. This is off topic, but I'm doing this just to pick on Sean and to get him knee deep in the camera. And Sean, you got to realize I'm poking fun at you. I know a quarterback that wears number 12 is going to have a better year than Tom Brady.
Who?
Andrew Luck.
Oh,
Luck.
God, jeez. Andrew Luck can't even beat the Patriots.
Don, I gave my preface before I said what I said.
Did not, Justin.
Yes, he did. All
He
right, Josh,
earned those. I'm like overrated Joe Montana. Next one.
All right.
Brady's overrated, and so is his wife.
Yes, it is.
What do you mean his wife is nice? Come on.
That's subjective. That's subjective.
Have you seen Giselle?
That girl looks like a man. To be honest with you,
She
come
looks.
on.
She looks like China.
she looks like Nicole Bass for any.
Look at what
WWF
Justin
fan.
said. No, she's a bitch. Oh my god.
Josh, next one, please, before we get so distracted we can't stand it.
All right.
Someone just came in. John Leland's in the house with us watching this craziness. What's up, John? Thanks for joining us.
Hey, John, how you doing? Welcome here.
Sorry for the birds in the background. Anyways, Skippy Bales said that my.
Not again. Okay, I got one.
Pac-Man. The Chicago Cubs are revisiting a dose of reality.
Fuck yeah, they are.
Ooh.
This
You know
has
what?
no effect on me. I'm not a Cubs fan. So.
Frank
That's
was
got no
here
effect-
right
That's got no
now.
effect on me either. I'm all South Side, baby.
If Frank was here right now, he would not like that. And you know what? He's right.
Listen, if Frank were here, he'd boot everybody out.
Frank is probably, you know what? This is what Skip Bayless knows and realizes. He hates Chicago. He wants to see the White Sox and Cubs make monumental collapses because he's saying, oh, Chicago's not a good sports town. It's not a good place to live. It's not a nice place.
That's what he thinks.
All right, right for
this
wrestling.
one's for you.
What the hell is that?
This is better than Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline.
Shut
Great
up.
day, job song.
You wish you could have Sweet Caroline.
That's
All right.
not.
I told y'all, for some reason, I'm ornery this morning.
All right, let's
Hey,
go to the next one.
Oh,
Yeah, Sean wishes he could have Sweet Caroline.
Next.
Oh, what's the matter? What's the matter, Justin? You jealous? Next.
Why should we be jealous of a song that describes a whore?
It's by Neil Diamond. Come on. Sweet Caroline's a popular song. They sing
That's
it.
subjective.
I sang that during the 8th inning. Yeah, when I was there.
And that's the problem, and that should tell you, and I'm kidding as I said that statement, that should tell you everything you need to know. Once again.
Next. All right. Skippy Bale said that Vince McMahon should pay him money.
For
What the heck does he need money for? Your ears bleed. I'd like to see you try singing, Justin. Yeah, let's see you sing.
Justin, this is for you.
that's terrible.
Next.
Got your terrible right ear. No, just kidding.
All right. Skippy Bale said that my.
God.
Oh, no.
Hi, I'm Tom Brady, and I suck. We're the New England Patriots, and we cheat.
Jeez, criminy. I cannot believe this.
All right.
Believe it.
Skippy Bale
Hey,
said
Browning,
that.
shut up. Go ahead.
Stupid birds. Scooby Bale said that my Philadelphia Eagles should bring in Tim Couch as a quarterback's coach.
Yeah, Browning. What do you say about that? Brownie just got pissed off. He just left.
You know what? Justin said the right word. Yikes.
Look what Browning says. No comment. Oh, come on, Browning. There's got to be some comment from you over there, Browning. There's got to be some comment.
Next.
Go ahead, Slimmy. Hit it.
Can I hit the button now?
Yes. Skippy Bayless wants to interview Steph Rollins tonight, not Jonathan Coachman.
Uh-oh.
Skip, stop being jealous. You're not good at what you do. You're not good at talking sports, so what makes you think you're going to be good talking about wrestling? Shut up.
He probably could say, well, I could come to the Sports Drive interview Josh Lopez or Andrew or Brian or Sean because I know my stuff.
He ain't interviewing
Yeah, okay.
me. There'll only be two things that'll happen if he tries to interview me.
Or me.
He'll get one of these and a stone cold stunner.
What?
I'll just kick him. I'll kick his butt and say, "Get out of my life. Get out of here."
What?
What?
I like that. What?
Dan.
Okay,
It's not
Sean.
Dan, it's damn. Not,
Dan. Oh, fine. Damn. There
first
go.
you said Down
If you're gonna learn
syndrome, and then you
how to
said Dan.
Sean, if you're gonna learn how to cuss, listen to George Carlin, will you please?
Damn. Next one here.
What's up, Danny Ayubi? I don't think I got that right, but Danny Ayubi's in the house with us. Thanks for tuning in.
Dr. Corey. Yeah.
Hey, Skippy Bale said that Space Jam 2 will be Oscar worthy next
Bullshit.
year.
That's
You
some
are-
grade A homogenized Holstein Royal Farms Arena LeBron James bullshit.
I was 9 years old. I was 9 years old when the first Space Jam came out, and that is the best, and always will be the best, better than what this punk jerk is going to be so good at. Space Jam 2 is overrated.
Space Jam 2
It
is
hasn't
not even
come out yet.
And it's about look, Space Jam 2 is not even out yet, and it's about as over as the clue.
You're going to go out.
What'd you say, Browning?
Someone said on there in the chat box there that someone wanted to.
Oh, is there any hope to jump in with you guys? I mean, if one of us wants to leave.
I'll leave it up to the snowman. It don't matter to me.
Snowman.
How much time do we got here?
31
We have-
minutes.
We
Okay.
have 5 more
You know
minutes
what?
for the bath shower.
Get to 10. Next one.
Okay. Skippy Bale said that my
Oh, not again.
Please.
my Boston Red Sox should bring back Johnny Damon. The trader, right? The one that won the World Series in 09 with the Yankees.
He was a part of the 04 team. And Johnny Damon, no, I don't think so. I like the young talent that we have right now.
I'm gonna piss off Sean with this clip. It'll be a 3-1. Swung on and driven down the right field line. There, the game is over. It's a fair ball into the corner. Benamite scores. Johnny Damon gets his 6th of the day, a ribby single. And that was 2008. That's all I need to say.
Yeah, by the overrated Michael Kay and by those other stupid New York
Hey,
guys.
Michael Kay is not overrated.
He's bullshit. Yeah, he's annoying.
Hey,
He's man.
It's John
It's
Sterling.
John Sterling, not Michael.
Well, they're both
Because you
annoying.
got it
Michael Kay
wrong and you
John
don't know your
Sterling.
announcers, take that.
That's funny. Justin said it perfectly. Sean is never biased.
Bullshit. Give me a
Sean's
break.
about as biased as every New England Patriot announcer I know.
Or escort on station.
You know what? Patriot
Oh, you
broad-
stop it, Josh. You
Patriot
stop it.
broad- like with this slipper,
saying.
the Patriots are class and their broadcasters are class.
A truthful question. Who I think Gil Hodges retired and someone took who is the Patriots radio play by play?
Oh, I forget who it is. It wasn't.
Did he come from the Deflated family in Gillette Stadium?
You know what, Justin? You like him and you find him very attractive. Where's your dolphin slippers? Those are the real Cinderella.
Nobody wears
slippers.
their own sports team.
Wait. Find them attractive.
Are you kidding me?
They smell worse than Tom Brady after practice.
They look so great and stuff. I got those for Christmas last year. Come on.
All right.
They'll fit.
Skippy Bale said that Brett Favre needs. No, my bad. Pablo Sandoval needs to take the Brett Favre route if he wants to look well in with the belt on. He needs to go the regular
Panda!
jeans.
He's the panda for crying out loud. He's out for the whole year, okay? I mean, it wasn't Panda's fault that his belt broke when he was playing against Toronto last month. Come on.
Yeah, and he missed badly on the pitch that he swung on.
It was a mistake with this belt, okay? At least his pants didn't drop down.
Hey,
All right,
Sean,
we have 2 more quotes.
Sean, I've
What?
made mistakes with my belt, and they never popped the way that pandas did.
Yeah.
Oh!
Hey, Sean,
Yeah.
I hate to inform you this, but given the last 2 weeks, I work out a lot more than the panda, and I'm going to continue to keep it up.
The panda's great. Shut up, Browning. You quit your laughing, you overrated bowling player. Next one.
Listen, this will get
I didn't
Sean.
bring that up this time.
Hey, Josh, watch this. The panda sucked worse than Teddy Bruschi.
Oh! Don't you dare talk about Teddy. Big Daddy has never popped anything on his.
Big Daddy
Oh! Justin! Oh! Wow!
V. Neither has Corey Holcomb. Neither has Corey Holcomb.
Wow! I can't believe this.
And in some cases, neither have I, and thank God for that.
Hey,
I
Sean,
got-
so man, you
I
know
got
who
one.
Corey Holcomb is, right?
Hell yeah, I know who Corey Holcomb is.
Oh,
the
man.
man.
I got one for Sean. I got one for Sean. Pablo. Pablo Sandoval sucks worse than Deion Branch.
Oh, quit comparing Panda to Patriot greats. I went to the
Pablo
Patriots Hall of Fame last year.
Patriot, great.
Pablo Sandoval sucks worse than Dennis Oil Can Boyd.
Oh,
How do you
don't
like
you
that?
dare talk about Oil Can Boyd. He was a great
sucked
Red
worse
Sox.
than Roger Clemens. Pablo Sandoval.
All right, let's go to the next one. We have 2 more.
Uh-oh, look at Golden Boys.
I know. Patriot great Deion. He sucked. Next
He was
one.
great.
All right, Skippy Bayless said that my
Better. Oh shit! I'm Deion Branch. I can't catch.
my Fenway Park should turn into White Castle Park.
All right, that is real egotistical bullshit. I cannot believe it. You do not say that about Fenway Park, and that is not great, Justin. Eat your
Yes, it
words and
is.
shut up. No, it
Yes,
isn't.
it is.
I went to Fenway Park, and that's still one of the best ballparks of all time. Still ranked
And
number
USA
one,
is
dipshits. Yeah.
One more, and I gotta. You know what? I'll save the wheel spins for when we do.
Justin, zip your lips.
it.
All right, here we go. Oh man, this Bash Yard's been a doozy.
Oh, it's been entertaining. It's been entertaining.
It's a doozy every day.
Oh, jeez.
All right, here we go.
Welcome to White Castle Park in Boston.
That's bullshit. That doesn't have any. Fenway is better. Yaki way.
It's gonna
Yes.
happen. I'm sorry, it's gonna happen.
No, it isn't.
Welcome
Oh,
to Lucky
here we
One
go.
Ballpark in
And
Boston.
why the hell would you name a
Hey, we go-
ballpark called U.S.
we-
Cellular Field?
We go from White Castle Park to another Boston Arena Park that Skip Bayless came up with. Okay, here we go. Skippy
Yeah,
Bayless said
sir.
that my Boston Celtics should change the TD Bake North Garden to the Dr. Pepper Garden.
Who in the
When did he say this?
Bayless?
I have to question this one. I have to question. When did he say this?
On Stephen A. Smith's show last Thursday.
You know something, Skip Bayless? That is so stupid. You are full of shit like the Christmas goose. I do not understand why you would want to change Fenway Park to another name. And now the TD Bank North Garden? I went to both places last year, you idiot. Wow.
Who gives a fuck about TD Bank
Dr.
North
Pepper.
Garden? Just,
Come on.
just call it the new Boston Garden and be done with it. Okay.
On that note, that's the end of the Skippy Bayless Bash
Oh, wow.
Wrestling. We're
Great.
posting on Thursday.
That was
Okay.
a real nerve-wracking one.
Nerve wracking. Since when did you get nerve wracked?
When you
After
went to
all-
Subway this morning,
I might have to drop off. Yeah, I might be going to Subway to have a fancy pizza when I'm there. Yeah.
No, you'll be
the
going to
place
White
stands for
Castle.
sandwiches, not pizzas, you Nimrod.
But there are pizzas at Subway at Walmart. I
No.
like it.
No, there aren't.
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
No, they're
Now
not.
we get to
I
where
heard
we
it
make
all.
fun of
I heard
different-
it all.
This
Let's
is
go
where
to
we
ripping arena names, please.
Okay,
Yes.
and just to be sure that Josh doesn't bring up the segment before, we're going to identify his next choice by this sound from the Joker's Wild. Because a little backstory for those of you tuning in for the first time. On 3 occasions now, we've introduced a new segment, and I won't even say the button that I played, but y'all know the one that I played during the bash hour. And he would like shortly go into a Skippy quote and forget that we're inside a new segment. So to make sure that does not happen,
Yes.
the main identifying sound for the arena names will be this.
All right, starting off first here, we have the BMO Harris Bank Bradley Center
I've been
in
to
Milwaukee.
People Harris. Be
What?
How about this one? The no, that one's already established. How about this one? The Sleep Train Arena in Sacramento.
Oh
Which is-
my goodness!
which is going to get destroyed.
Oh man, that's a dumb.
Wow!
Yeah, after
Wow!
after Arco lost the naming rights some 10 years ago.
How about this one? Arthur Ashe Stadium.
Oh,
You know
my
what?
God.
That's actually legendary. That's
I have to
actually
agree.
Sean,
That one's-
I apologize for this one. Number 8, the
No.
Kibbe Dome. Dome for the
What the
Idaho
hell?
Vandals.
What the hell is that?
Yes.
What the hell is that shit? I don't even watch Idaho Vandals. I'm focusing on the Montana Grizzlies.
Have you ever been to the Kibbe
You know
Dome?
what? The Montana
No.
Grizzlies suck. Okay? Montana Grizzlies suck.
All right,
No, they don't. I live 3 hours away from there. Come on.
Why don't you just watch the Idaho Vandals?
the Palace of Auburn Hills.
You know what?
Oh.
That came up. You know what? The Palace of Auburn Hills is an arena that has not succumbed to a corporate name. All right?
Yeah.
Ryan, keep out of this. And I've
Yeah.
already
Can't
talked
wait.
about the Warriors on my morning show. Okay, you're a bit late, and yeah, I tore them apart.
Hey, Ryan, you want me to leave so you can bust Snowman's chops
ain't
after
nobody
this?
got time
No.
for that. We'll
No.
do that on Thursday, baby.
No.
Yeah, after the Warriors tie it up, that's probably the only shit I'm going to talk about in NBA. Given what I said earlier about how much I don't like this current era, that's probably the only shit I'm going to talk about the NBA.
Mhm.
But no, you're overrated. No, Tom. Let me go back. Tom Brady is overrated. Steph Curry is an
Wait
MVP.
a minute. Bullshit. Bullshit. Oh, don't hit me with that. No.
He
I
just
agree,
did.
Snowman.
Brady is overrated. The next
No,
one.
he isn't. 4 Super Bowls.
Wait.
There you go. How about this one? FedEx Field for the Redskins.
Oh yeah, FedEx
You
Field.
know the
Landover,
Deadskins.
Maryland.
Good
Did they
lord.
have a truck to deliver the stadium?
Oh, Browning, that is good.
Yeah.
Nice.
They shipped
like that one.
out. They shipped out
I
RG3's manhood.
Oh,
Well,
man.
what are they going to do about Tom Brady's manhood when he loses his appeal? Next one.
He's not going to lose the
wait.
appeal. He's going to
I
win.
said I play the sound, and I'll play the sound.
Tropicana Field.
I've been in. You know what? I've been in
What
that
a
joint,
dumb.
and I never will go in it again. The lighting is weird. They
Yeah.
Not
actually
only
hosted a
that-
they actually hosted a Final Four at Tropicana. Justin, stop it.
You know what, Justin? That's for you. Shut up.
Oh, Sean, such vulgarity. We love it.
Bastard doesn't know what he's talking about. I like that.
Well, you do
You know
love
what,
the Rays.
Justin? The thing about Tropicana Field is this.
You know why? You know why Sean loves the Rays? Because they beat the Red Sox in 2008 in the American League Championship Series.
Wait a minute. Let's fast forward 5 years later. The Red Sox won the ALDS 3-1 in Tropicana Field. The annoying dub with the loud cowbells.
Well, you know what? That would be Arco Arena in Sacramento with all those goddamn cowbells there too. And they're
Period.
moving into a new place.
Oh no, I'm not. Cut that out. I don't have.
Josh.
Wait a minute. Hold it.
Josh,
I have.
I have to. Josh, I have to. Sean, this is for you.
Go Bears. Go Bears.
No, Browning, go ahead. If you got to go ahead. Let Justin sit in. I want to. Oh, this. Come on, leave Browning. That's our. Yeah, Justin can come
All right,
in.
guys.
All right, see you. He's got something to do. See you, Browning.
I had to play this.
Go get that first down, make it a touchdown, rock 'em, sock 'em, fight, 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 go Vikings, run up,
Stop killing me. It's worse than a Patriots song.
We know Sean's a fan of the Vikings. He just won't admit it. Wait.
All right.
Ready for
Which
the next
is why-
one?
Oh no, Frank gave me this. Oh, I need to press a button here.
We'll let Justin come in.
Okay.
Justin, come on in, bud.
Come on in, Justin.
I mean, I was only teasing with you, Justin. Sorry about the birdie, but you pissed me off. I'm not a damn Rays fan. I'm not even a Vikings or a goddamn Twins fan.
You're a
Okay,
Jets
I'm a
fan.
fan of the
you're
Twins.
full
We
of
see
shit,
the ev- we
Justin.
see
You
the
are
evidence
full
in the
of shit.
background. We see the evidence in the background. We know you're a Twins fan. Don't trip.
No, I'm not. Okay, I may have two Twins hats somewhere
Oh.
because it's
Somewhere, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
signed by Joe Mauer, probably.
No,
No,
that goes
I'm
back to
sure.
my grandfather, who's a
No.
Twins fan.
Signed by Kent Herbeck.
Oh, God.
Well, that
All
was
right,
late '80s.
All right, enough. We got to go
All
to
right.
the next one. You guys
All
keep
right, I
going
pressed
irrelevant
the spin button.
movies. All right, I have a list from Bleacher Report. It's the 30 worst stadiums and arena in American sports. You tell me if you agree or disagree, okay?
No.
First of all, it's Bleacher Report. That should tell you everything you need to know.
I know, right? All right, at number 30, the Izod Center.
In New
What the hell
Jersey.
is that shit? What is that?
What does
Y'all
that
remember
mean?
the popular Izod shirts?
No,
For some
I
reason,
don't
they turned
remember
the
it.
shirt into the old Brendan Byrne Arena, which is going to get blown to bits. All
It's
right.
already blown up to bits.
Oh, they already
Hey.
did blow it up. Okay,
Hey, can
cool.
somebody blow up Royal Farms Arena, by the way?
Please. Good.
It's a dump. And
Okay,
that crowd last
Ju-
night was
Justin,
horrible.
This one's for you. Can we return the name of Sun Life Stadium back to Joe Robbie Stadium, please?
I
And I'm a
wish.
fan.
Hey, let me
And
ask you a
the
question,
owner.
Justin. Hey, let me ask you a question, Justin. So if you live in the East Coast, you need to have a bug up your ass. Those people in Baltimore were rude last night.
I know.
Jesus Christ. Especially during Ric Flair, man.
Okay. Here's,
That
here's,
pissed me off.
here's
I
an
love
arena.
Charlotte, though.
Here's an arena that needs to be changed. Can we
Yes,
change
yeah.
the American Airlines? I think it's American Airlines arena. The American Airlines Center is in Dallas.
Correct.
I want to be sure I get them right.
Mhm.
Number
What?
29 is so man, good.
Worst fan segment. You know what? That's an idea.
That's
We'll do that. Let's do
yeah.
that Thursday.
Yeah, we'll do that Thursday.
Good.
What the hell? Why do we need to do a worst fan segment there,
The
Ryan?
Boston fans are among the worst. How about that?
Yes. We'll
No,
do
I
it by
thought-
teams. We'll do it by teams, not individuals, okay?
All right, we'll do it by teams. What's
All
the
right.
next one?
There we go. Number 29, Qualcomm Stadium. If you try-
Qualcomm Stadium.
Oh, you know what? Qualcomm should not even exist on that stadium. They should just rename it back to Jack Murphy Stadium and be done. Okay,
The Alamo
One.
Dome is number 28.
that's self-explanatory.
The Bridgestone Center in Nashville.
Home to the stupid ass Predators.
How
What
about
are they
this?
going to do? Turn that place into a shape of a tire?
Yeah.
What the hell?
How about this one? California
Fires.
Memorial Stadium.
California Memorial Stadium.
Yeah.
Is that University of California?
Yeah. Yes.
That's actually cool. I've been in there.
Yeah, and Justin, I'm not.
I didn't go in there before they did the
Raise.
renovations, but that was cool.
Is that a cemetery?
Right, young.
All right, number 25, the Edward Jones Dome.
St. Louis. That's going to be blown up.
All right, sorry, Snowman. This one's going to piss you off.
Uh,
Candlestick Park is number
Candlestick
24.
Park. You know what?
Candlestick Park.
As much as I'm a 49er fan, and I've been in Candlestick Park was a dump, and I'm glad they blew that sumbitch up. All right. It could be 80 degrees outside the stadium in San Francisco, but it was colder than shit in Candlestick Park every time.
look at the chat room. Look at Ryan Young. Is that a cemetery?
We got to that just already.
What's the next one?
Justin, I think you'll appreciate this one because it's one of your divisional rivals. Nationals Park.
Yeah, Justin, Nationals Park. What do you think?
It's a god awful name.
Do you think
I remember
Nationals Park? Hey,
Blown
Jay, do you think Nationals Park will ever go corporate? I don't think they will.
Never.
I don't
For
think
what, the T-Mobile? The
Okay,
T-Mobile Park?
then I got another question for Jay. Will they blow up that damn home run sculpture, please? And just have some fireworks? No, I'm kidding as I ask that question, okay? You know what they could add to that home run sculpture? Some fucking fireworks, okay? Blind people. Look, I'm not advocating this. I'm kidding around as I say this, but add some fireworks and blind some people in the Budweiser balcony. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
And I think I got a confirmation on something on Justin. I want you to help me. Is Rich Waltz the telling voice of the Marlins? Because I know he does some college football for ESPN. I think it's Rich Waltz who's the Marlins team voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have one. How about the old place that was torn apart called the Metrodome in Minneapolis, Minnesota?
I got a funny story for that. No, let him back in. I got a funny story about the Metrodome. I was covering Indiana Northwest once upon a time, and our spring break trip was to play 6 games in the Metrodome. And this is when they were transitioning and calling it Mall of America Field at the time. I still called it the Metrodome. Now, I'm sitting where Paul Allen sits, and they have the baseball configuration. The second day I was there, I said there's no way they'll be able to get a foul ball up here, and they would really have to croak it to get it up toward me. Well, one pitch after I said that, here comes a foul ball screaming toward me, and I had to bail out and get out of the way. And I didn't have my headset mic. I had this right here on a mic stand, and I had to move it and the computer out of the way when that ball came flying in the booth.
Justin, zip it. I saw your comment. I am not a damn Twins
The
fan.
truth will come out soon.
Here comes the next one. Sunlight Stadium. I'm gonna go by these ones really quick so we don't have long soliloquies during these. This is a long list.
Sorry.
The RFK Stadium in Washington. You remember the old one?
It's actually historic, but
Yeah, named after Bob
It's a
Kennedy.
dump either way.
Named after Bob Kennedy. Rest in peace. Yep.
Yeah. Number 19, Coors Field. 18, Petco Park. Number 17, the Nassau Coliseum that's being torn down right now. Number 16, the O.CO Coliseum for the A's and Raiders.
The Oakland Athletics.
Number 15 goes to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Which is odd to me because I thought the same is actually pretty nice.
Superdome is a cool place. What's up, Eric? Thanks
Here we go, Snowman. This one's for you. AT&T Stadium.
Wow.
Look at that face by Snowman.
Hey, Browning, I'm sorry for this one. Lincoln Financial Field is next.
Ooh, Browning, that is cold, buddy. That's cold. That's addressed to you since you're the big
Do
Eagles
they still
fan.
have a jail at Lincoln Financial Field like they did at Veterans Stadium?
Well, how would you? When you guys watch games, how did you all feel about Veterans Stadium? What was your?
I
thoughts
wasn't
about
born, so I didn't give a rat's ass.
Yeah.
I never got in that joint, so I don't care.
I had some friends that went to a Phillies game, and that place was just a dump. I mean, it's just horrible. Veterans Stadium.
Well, Philly is a dump.
Dome.
Hey, what do you mean? They got the Independence Hall there, Josh, and the History of American Bandstand, Philadelphia,
I
Pennsylvania.
don't give a
And then don't forget Rocky.
I don't care.
Yeah, I better press up. I better press up.
All right, here we go. The new Yankee Stadium.
I think I went there last. I went last year to that, and I think it was a funny moment we had when we were right in
I
front of
got
that
mixed
stadium.
feelings about
We
that
flipped it off.
because on my bucket list is to call a game there to just call it. If it's a high school game, I don't care. Just to call a game at the new house.
How about
Yankee Stadium's
this
piece of
one?
shit.
Number 9, Wrigley Field.
Raggedy ass field.
Uh,
Y'all know my story about why I'll never go to Wrigley
Oh
Field
no,
again.
this one pisses me off. Number 8, U.S. Cellular Field.
You know what?
that's funny.
Hey,
Shut up. We posted more games than Fenway Park has, okay?
Did Gorgeous Truth make this freaking list? Or the Golden Truth, or whatever it's called?
U.S. Cellular Field number 8 just cracks me up.
Oh, my God. Next
I
one.
can't wait to
Jonathan,
bring up Fenway Park. On this day, number 7 is Bronco Stadium.
Invesco Field.
Yeah.
Or I thought the old Mile High Stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about this one? The Avron B. Fogelman Arena.
What?
What the fuck?
Look at Justin. Look at Justin's face. What?
It's
What
home,
is
it's home
this?
for, it's
Where
home
the
for
fuck is that?
It's home for the Tulane basketball team.
That explains a lot right there.
Justin, your reaction is priceless. It's like, what is that?
I mean,
Bird Stadium is number 4.
Birds.
What the
Black,
hell is Bird Stadium?
your pie hole. That's what it is. Shut up. On this one, number 3, Black Shear Stadium. Perry, wrong. The Perry View AM Panthers.
Prairie View. Okay.
Number 2 is the old Metrodome on this list.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Sean. And number 1 is Tropicana Field.
Well, yeah, you know what, Justin? And take those cowbells and shove it. I know how annoying Tropicana Field is. Oh, let's ring cowbells for the Rays. Oh, shut up. Good grief. They're
Fenway
annoying.
Park is a dump.
That's why it's still up. It's 104 years old, you jackass.
God
Jeez.
feels sorry for it. That's why they keep
Fenway
it up.
Park should just grow corn.
Yes. Period.
That ballpark. I look forward to watching every Red
Fenway
Sox
Park
game there all the time.
Hey, Fenway Park should be a cornfield.
Hey, if a little
they should make I'm kidding as I
this could
say
be
that,
bad.
Sean. They should make the Patriots and the Red Sox share Gillette Stadium.
We are not going to share it and go all the way to Foxborough and have to play baseball games there. That'd take forever.
Good. You
Hey,
should.
it'll be good. Yeah.
This could be bad, but if they could do a controlled demolition on that little building that was like 3 or 4 blocks away from the World Trade Center, they could do the same thing to Fenway Park.
Man.
Oh.
Listen.
The one building that had no planes or anything on it, but it miraculously fell down. Come on, bro.
Okay, Sean's gonna hate me for this. You know what they could do? Fenway Park does not have any history. You know what they could do to
No.
Fenway
Sure it does.
No.
Wait, you know what they could do to Fenway Park? Chop that sumbitch in half.
Yes.
Chop it in half.
Hey,
And
have
then-
Brutus the Barber Beefcake come out with his scissors and
Yes. You know what they do? You know what they should do? They should get rid of all the signs that say Sun Life Stadium, burn them up, and put Joe Robbie Stadium back on the marquees. Okay.
Hey,
The
Sean,
owner
let
won't allow
hey,
that.
Sean, let
Hey,
Brutus the Barber
Justin,
Beefcake
I'm
cut
old
your hair,
school.
not Walmart.
I know.
I'm old school. You know what? You know what they should do to Fenway Park. This is what they should do to Fenway Park. Somebody got an alert. This is what they should do to Fenway Park. And I know we're gonna get on to our spoken word. And I got to joke with Sean one more time. This is what they should do to Fenway Park. You take the upper deck and you chop it. Okay. Then you crumble it up. You crumble the piss out of it. Okay. Take the sound system, blow it up. Take the PA system, blow it up. Take the broadcast booths, and I hate saying to destroy broadcast booths, but they should in this case. They should destroy the broadcast booths at Fenway Park and Wrigley Field. Put them together into a Hall of Shame museum. Okay. But I will say this: I would rather call a game at neither one of those places. I sat in the booth at U.S. Cellular Field during the World Series. All right, fuck you, Sean. But let me be serious. Let me be serious. Let me take the upper deck of Fenway Park out. Okay. Then you have David Ortiz say, "This is my fucking city," as they light a match and burn that some bitch to the ground.
Well, you're really socking it to me right there. You bet your sweet Pippi that they're socking it to me. But I'll tell you one thing. Fenway Park is still ranked number 1 all time. It didn't even make the list. Why?
No, it's not ranked number 1. Shut it up.
Let's go to the spoken word.
Let's get into our spoken word. Listen, this is another illustration of how much fun we have and how much we love doing this and how much we appreciate each other. And this is better than any kind of social media setup or situation where you have to deal with people. People can be whoever they want to be behind the computer, but it takes a whole lot of balls to be yourself in person and in front of people. And with me, what y'all see is what y'all get. I said I was ornery this morning. I'm like this every day, but I'm ornery in a playful way around a lot of people. And the people that don't don't understand that, I'm sorry. They're just stupid, you know. And yesterday I took yesterday off so I can do some running around sales wise, so I can do some website stuff, which I'm going to do before my meeting this afternoon. But when you get in front of people, be yourself. That's all you have to do. If they accept you for who you are, great. If not, fuck them. You don't need them. That's my spoken word.
Walmart boy.
Okay, just a second. Yeah, and also your pathetic calves. Anyway, my spoken word.
Brownie, hold up, Sean. Brownie, I thought you were supposed to do something with your grandmother. How are you still in the chat room?
Yeah, are you still in there? Yeah. He had to break away and go run away. You thought you did. Well, that's all right. We got Justin here in the house. Yeah. Anyway, spoken word goes like this. We all like to bust each other's chops. We all like to have it fun. Keep it classy. Keep it fun. Laugh with each other. Don't take no crap from anybody, and just enjoy life always. That's my spoken word.
Mr. Hill, how's it going, my man? Go ahead.
It's going good. I'm just glad to be part of the show. It's a lot of fun. We all joke around, mostly at Sean, taking shots at Sean. We all love it, and go Dolphins.
Go Dolphins.
Yeah, just remember, Justin, week 2 when New England beats Miami, boy, I'll send you a bunch of Kleenex. Yeah, I'll send you Kleenex.
Yeah. Look, when Namikaze Sue breaks, hold up, man.
Oh.
Hey, when Namikaze Sue breaks Jimmy Garoppolo's collarbone, I'll send you some flowers, son, and condolences, okay?
You know what I'm going to say? I'll say, don't you say one word to me.
And you know something? I'm going to predict something that hasn't happened since 1990. The Dolphins will sweep the Patriots.
Period.
That will not happen because New England is better than Miami.
Tom Brady, because the Dolphins defense don't give a motherfuck about Tom Brady. I don't give a motherfuck about Tom Brady, and quite a few people I know don't give a motherfuck about Tom Brady's cheating, lying ass. That's why he's going to sit 4 games, and then the Supreme Court's going to tack another 12 on top of it.
No, it's not going to happen. That won't happen because you're talking about the best quarterback who ever played the game, and Josh's spoken word.
Josh, please.
Though you're rolling, shut your mouth, please. Hey, Snowman, drop the mic, please. Por favor. we need to do it once this show. Drop the mic. There you go. All right, there you go. My spoken word goes like this. I'll hack Frank in this one, but be the authentic product that is yourself. Go check out some good wrestling because we've had 2 good shows over this past weekend with Extreme Rules and Raw this past Monday night. And, yeah, have some fun. Take a time to laugh, listen to some music, knock your socks off, and don't have your head up your ass all the time. That's all I ask. I mean, I'm so done with running with people that have attitude problems. Just say, "Oh, I want everybody to feel sorry for me." Stop making excuses to yourself and find a way to make yourself happy.
Indeed.
Stop playing the victim card.
Amen.
And Chicago, you should be ashamed of yourself with this recent stat I just seen about the killings, compared from last year to this year. So on that note, keep those positive vibes going. By the way, tomorrow I'm recording the Josh Lopez Wrestling Podcast tomorrow at noon Eastern. If you guys want to see it live as it's going on, as we tape it, by all means, knock your socks off. It's going to be on YouTube. But besides that, have some fun. Knock your socks off. For Justin, follow him on Twitter. I am Justin Hill. For the Snowman, follow him at Golden Voice Snow. We will have a debate for Mr. Young, who thinks Steph Curry is overrated. And
I cannot wait for that.
That's been a good one.